to my channel, and today, well, you may want to get out a barf bag or go to a trash can or whatever, because you're about to puke on what I'm about to show you today. Anyways, let's get into it. So today, these past few days, this rapper named Lil Nas X has been trending on YouTube. And he's also been trending on the internet. One of the things that he's been trending on the internet with is his stupid Nike shoe. It's a stupid Nike shoe that he is advertising that has the number 666 and that contains 1 drop of human blood. And these shoes are selling like hotcakes. And the Bible scripture provided in this, over here on these shoes, is Luke 10:18, which if we go to Luke 10:18, it says, "And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven." So pretty much these people, they worship lightning because Satan fell out of heaven like a lightning bolt. And unfortunately, we are at the point in humanity where everything is just going to crap. Everything. You have this rapper Lil Nas X doing the one-eyed symbolism over here for the Illuminati, for the elite, having a shoe with the upside-down pentagram, the human blood. 666 of these are selling. And it is just disgusting. And it even says here that MSCHF confirmed via email March 29th that the limited edition drop of 666 pairs sold out in less than a minute. Though Lil Nas X will keep the first pair, MSCHF creator director Kevin Weisner told CNN. And this is from a top shelf authoritative news source that YouTube says is top shelf. CNN is top shelf to them. So this isn't coming from my words, this is coming from CNN. And unfortunately, it is disgusting. It is disgusting. And over here it says, each shoe's air bubble sole contains 60 cubic centimeters, or 2.303 fluid ounces of red ink and 1 drop of human blood, according to MSCHF, the ones that designed this shoe. But this is not the only one that's trending of Lil Nas X. On this video over here, it is disgusting, and men are just becoming like girls. It's absolutely disgusting. You see the rapper giving a lap dance to Satan in his music video called Montero. And if you look at the like to dislike ratio, look how bad it is. 2.2 million people around the globe like this stuff, and only 168,000 people have disliked this. This number here, this dislike, should be way more than the like. Apparently people, they just turn off their minds and accept what is the new norm. Oh my gosh. Look how disgusting this is. Look. Look, people are just applauding this. It is disgusting what you see here. And the only reason why he became very famous, this Lil Nas X, was because 2 years ago he made a song with Billy Ray Cyrus called Old Town Road. that has 575 million views. 500 million views. All because this kid wanted to become famous and go to Hollywood and do all kinds of stupidities. This is just disgusting. And he, right here, Lil Nas X, is making fun of men. He is saying that men today should be like women. They should be lap dancing on other men. They should be painting their fingernails. They should be wearing makeup. They should kiss other boys. Men should kiss other boys. And this right here is just disgusting. I mean, look at this. And he's even wearing stripper boots. These black thigh-high stripper boots. And it just goes to show how messed up humanity is. And YouTube doesn't mind to give this person and this video with explicit imagery the views. But if me and others start saying the real truth about this whole ConVids 1984, then we get our channels shutting down. We get our channels taken away. We get censored off the big tech platforms. But yet they allow this crap over here to trend. And anyways, I'm just going to go over a lot of things with you because this isn't the first celebrity that has done this one-eyed symbolism. Eminem has done this in the past before in one of his albums in like late 2000s, early 2010s. There you go, one-eyed symbolism with the 666. All these celebrities. You got Lil Wayne, Beyonce, Justin Bieber, Jonah Hill. You got... what was this guy's name again? You got Johnny Depp here. You got Lady Gaga, Pharrell Williams, Kristen Stewart, Leonardo DiCaprio, I believe, Jackie Chan, yep. So this isn't the first time the celebrity has done this one-eyed symbolism at all, period. Eminem has done it. Everybody has. And they literally have the lightning bolt to show that Satan fell from heaven like lightning, according to Luke 10:18. I beheld Satan as lightning fell from heaven. And it just goes to show how mentally depraved people are. Unfortunately, these people in the Illuminati, they just don't care. They want to accept this kind of thing. You want to know how much garbage Eminem has been spewing out to young teens and stuff ever since late 90s that has made a lot of kids messed up? There was even one report that either it was in the early 2010s or late 2000s where this man was listening to Eminem repeatedly and he got demonically possessed and killed his whole family. And he was sentenced to jail for life. Demonic possession is real. He is demonically possessed. This right here is disgusting. So, what we got here in today's society is we got a bunch of these celebrities that supposedly they know how to sing, they know how to act, when they're just being annoying. They're being straight up. What's the word? They're being straight up annoying. Yeah, that's what I would like to say. They're being straight up annoying, and this just adds to it. This right here just adds to the insanity. This is what men are today, believe it or not. This is what men are. And unfortunately, I'm sorry to tell you this, but We are in the end times. If you have this right here, look how sad this is. We are in the end times. Anyways, I'm going to show you a few things before I go. I'm going to read you some scripture, but I'm also going to show you a few things. So if you go to Google and you search up this right over here, Pfizer criminal history, and just read it. Has been a habitual offender and engaging in illegal and corrupt marketing practices, bribing physicians, and suppressing trial results. Since 2002, the company and its subsidiaries have been assessed $3 billion in criminal convictions, civil penalties, and juries. You guys could just Google this. And this is coming from a top shelf authoritative because it has the .gov. You guys could just literally Google this, and you guys could literally just look at this and decide, what do you want to do? Do you want to put poison in your body with a jab? Oh yeah, let's talk about another company here. This right here. And guess what they have here? Our operating system. And it even shows you this over here. The storage, the software, and the applications. You guys could literally go to, I can't even say this over here, .com, and then go to I can't really say that. And then go to the platform, and then you will be able to see this. And this isn't the only one, but let's talk about Johnson&Johnson. And we are going to go through criminal histories of what they have. In 2013, Johnson&Johnson reached a deal with plaintiffs' lawyers under which it would pay nearly $2.5 billion in compensation to an estimated 8,000 people who had received flawed hip implants. Also in 2013, Advanced Sterilization Products, a division of J&J subsidiary, Ethicoin Inc., had to pay $1.2 million to settle FDA allegations that it had produced and distributed adulterated and misbranded sterilization monitoring products. The following year, ASP paid a $136,800 penalty to the Environmental Protection Agency for the sale and distribution of unregistered and misbranded pesticides to veterinary clinics and laboratories nationwide. This was back in 2013. In 2016, two juries awarded a total of $127 million in damages to women who sued J&J, claiming that their ovarian cancer was caused by the talc in J&J baby powder. The company, which disputes the connection, appealed the verdicts, but is facing more than 1,000 similar cases brought by plaintiffs' lawyers armed with company products that they say show that J&J was concerned about a link between talcum powder and ovarian cancer as early as the 1970s. An award of $417 million was made by a California jury in 2017, and a verdict of more than $4 billion was awarded in Missouri in 2018. An appeal court later reduced that to $2.1 billion. The New York Times reported in December 2018 that internal company memos from the 1970s discussed the possibility that its talcum powder could contain asbestos. And where I got this information was over here. And Johnson & Johnson corporate rap sheet. You just Google this and it's .org, corporateresearchproject.org. And then just type in Johnson & Johnson here. And then it'll give you this. And then you scroll down to product and safety and contamination issues. And then it lists up to a lot. Look what happened back in the 2000s. In 2004, J&J agreed to pay up to $90 million to settle lawsuits linking the prescription heartburn medication propulsade made by its Janssen subsidiary to several hundred deaths and many more cases of cardiac irregularity. In 2007, J&J recalled 4 million bottles of Listerine mouth rinse for children because of bacterial contamination. So these companies here, they have a criminal history, and yet you're going to turn off your minds and listen to Fox News, CNN, ABC, NBC, all the mainstream media, just so you can move on to a supposed normal that we had before March 2020. Well, anyways, let me give you a few Bible scriptures, but before I do that, remember this, because this video of here, Lil Nas X, and this, they're very similar. And this was disgusting when this came out back in 2018. And look, at least people back then, they had a sense of mentality against this. 64,000 dislikes to 3.8 thousand likes. Yep, and look at the comments on this video, which you guys can Google this on YouTube. So anyways, let's get into some Bible scripture. Mark 8 verse 36 says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" 37, "Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" Mark 8:38, "Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels." So, if you're going to sell your soul to the Illuminati, to these 13 bloodlines, and these 13 bloodlines, they're all related to the Rothschilds, and this is the king of the Rothschilds as of right now, Jacob Rothschild. If you're going to sell your soul just so you could get some stupid fame, some stupid likes, you really need to check yourself into an insane asylum. And I really mean it, because you have no idea what you are going up against. The minute you step into their realm, you're going to be stuck there. And for you to get out is going to be hard. But anyways, let's go to another. Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." Look, over here you have them calling evil good and good evil. You have Lil Nas X calling this good, a man to do a lap dance in front of Satan, and for GMA to be proud of this 11-year-old boy. We are truly in the end times. And you people that are listening to me, it's time you guys start thinking about your salvation. It's time you guys start thinking about what are you going to do. Because we are in a time where everything that is wrong is good, and everything that is good is wrong. What is it going to take for the majority of the people to wake up and see this? The question is when. And that when is going to be a long time. That's why I encourage you guys to have salvation. Don't go what the religions say. Okay, just read this book and you'll understand. And in John chapter 15, verse 18, Jesus says this: "If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. You are going to be persecuted for exposing this, 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 exposing this." And on verse 19 it says, if you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. I'm hated just because I expose these people. I expose the Illuminati. I expose what the government does. I expose these big-timer companies. So, if you have been chosen, and you better be thankful that you have been chosen out of this world. Because there are many blind people that are just going to thumbs up to this and say this is good. But if I go outside and wear boots, if I wear baggy jeans, and if I talk like a man, have my back straight, guess what? I'm going to get hated on. Why? Because how perversely and sick this society is. Anyways, to end the video, this is the guy that I watch right here, Rothschild Violante Elam. You guys can go and check him out. He does great work. He knows that Bible very well. And I'm sorry if you guys had to sit through this. It is disgusting what is going on in our society. The end times are here, and I thank you for listening to me.